Right, g'day guys, Clint here for dropshipdownunder.com.au. Today I'm going to be talking about whether or not you should consider sort of doing a sort of a dropshipping course, or you maybe have been looking at sites to kind of buy, and you know, I'm going to compare the two. So should you maybe, if you're just starting out, should you do a course first, or should you you know, buy a store first? Okay, so look, there's two different ways of thinking here, and for me, let's just weigh up the cons. If you do pros and cons, if you do a course, look, you're going to learn the fundamentals, the basics. You're going to learn some. You're going to learn how to build your store. You're going to learn how Shopify sort of operates. You're going to learn some basic marketing. You're going to learn how to sort of set up your emails, and you know, how the mechanics of the store itself. You're going to learn, again, some basic marketing, and you'll get a good feel for what the you know, for what it takes to run a dropshipping store. Okay, you'll get your first orders coming in. You'll fulfill them. You'll onboard your suppliers one by one, and you'll get a feel for how the whole business kind of works, right? Where versus if you're going to buy a store, because you know, we sell a number of different stores from time to time, and obviously we have the Dropship Downunder course, right? So I get this question quite a lot. Okay, so if you're going to buy a store, for me, I honestly think that you should maybe have a little bit of experience under your belt before you buy one, because you know, there's a lot more to it than just sort of, you know, buying the store and letting it run. Okay, so you haven't sort of learnt the basics of how to you know, upload a single product, for example, or you know, how to fulfill an order, or you know, how to resize an image, or all these little basic things. The marketing side of, you know, an online store, if you've never done it before, is like a whole new language, basically. So you know, to answer the question, if you're going to do either or, I'd probably say if you're brand new, start with a dropshipping course. And if you're not so brand new, if you've done any kind of dropshipping at all before, then I'd consider buying a store, because that way you understand the basics of exactly how it works. I think that's what I'm trying to cover here, guys. It's just that I had this question earlier in one of the groups, and then, you know, I've been chatting back and forth because I was thinking about buying a store, but they were so green that I didn't want them to buy the store, because you know, they didn't understand the fundamentals of how a dropshipping store worked, and if they bought it, they'd be sort of lost on how to make it work. You know, how to just do the basic stuff, like onboard suppliers, upload products, etc., etc. So that's about it, guys. So yeah, just to recap, look, if you're going to buy a store, do so with a little bit of experience. I don't suggest, if you're brand new, just diving right in and buying a brand new store. I don't think that's the best way to go. I think you should consider doing a course, whether that be mine, of course, our Dropship Downunder course, if you're an Aussie, or anyone else that you feel like you connect with, or you know, their dropship model makes sense, right? But the basic fundamentals in a lot of these courses are all similar, so it's well worth having a look. So that's it, guys. Have a great day. If you like the vid, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, obviously, hit the button below and do all that. If you've got any thoughts about that, you know, leave some comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And other than that, if you do want to find out more about dropshipping, head over to dropshipdownunder.com.au. Tons of resources over there. So that's about it, guys. Keep living the dream, and we'll talk again next time. Cheers.